Ladies and gentlemen, this is Princess TV. I say this is Princess TV, and I'm here once more. If you check on my screen, you will see that there is a beautiful house on my screen. And I don't have only this one, but more are coming. And they are all beautiful houses. And you are seeing them with reasons. The reason is that I have found out that most of the houses our people still build in new estates in Nigeria are houses that look like this. This type of house is called peak roof or farmhouse, or sometimes it is called cottage house also. Now, but you see this house you are looking at here, the time has passed. There is a new type of design in the town, which is this type. This type is called contemporary design or contemporary architect. But if you may not be able to remember contemporary, you can call it flat roof. If you Google flat roof building or contemporary architecture, you will come up with this. You will see this type of designs appear everywhere. Now, this design is actually what is on board now. If you are building a house from now, please consider building this type of house. It makes the city to look nice, modern, futuristic, and elegant. And one thing people have not noticed is that in the beginning, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, this type of building used to cost a lot of money because the time it came up newly, it came up as a house that is done with concrete. Formerly, everything here used to be done with concrete, both the wall, all the designs, concrete, all together. But what happened is this time you can actually build it as if you are building peak roof. Blocks. Design sometimes blocks. And which people started it? The people who started it are Ghanaians. Ghanaians in East Legon found out that each time they build this house flat, roofing, then the black Americans who come to Ghana will buy it immediately because it costs a lot of money in America. And the area called East Legon, all the estates begin to build it. If you go there, it looks beautiful. East Legon is one of the most beautiful places in Africa. Why? Not because of skyscrapers. There is no skyscrapers. What you see there is bungalow, houses that look like this. It will be a bungalow, but it looks so beautiful. And the design is not all that hard to do. With a block, anybody can build this in Nigeria. Anybody who knows how to build peak can build flat as well. So then it started booming, and from then it began to expand. Some Nigerians have not known that this house is now very easy to build. And in Ghana, after building, they roof it this way, flat roofing, and the roof will be hiding. So therefore, I came up with an idea. Please, if you want to build a house from today, don't go and build peak. This is the type of house that is going to make Igbo land to look more beautiful. Don't go and build mansion with so many designs. No, simple one-story building. Even if you don't want to build one-story building, you can also build build bungalow, and it will look nice. What you are looking at is bungalow. Most of the people who live abroad, instead of building even tall building and all those peak that does not make the estate to look nice, then build this type of house. This type of house shows development. Please, this is the reason I come with 20 best design of the day. That if you want to build this type of house and you don't know how to pick a design, because it's easy, it's hard. This is the kind of design that you cannot just sit at home and design it to yourself. No, you must have to have seen it somewhere, or copy it from somewhere, or have a very, very good idea about it. Otherwise, you can't just design this on your own. Therefore, I will be coming every day or every time 10 flat building or best 10 flat building of the day. So today I come with 20. So let's go and I show you the best 20 you can actually choose if you want to build it. And here I will have both a bungalow and also the flats, okay? I mean a bungalow and a duplex. So let's go. Number one is what you are seeing. And if you look at the house, it is written 462. And this is very beautiful. It's more than beautiful. I love this type of building. And not only me, the world has changed. I admire this type of design, but it is not only good for me, because whatever is good for me is good for everybody. So let's go. This one looks very beautiful, and this is just one story building. The design is simple and elegant. You don't have to put so many designs. No, simple and beautiful. So let's go to number two. Number two is actually beautiful, and this number two is like if you have a brother and you want to share one house with your brother, then you share it into two. So the left side, one duplex, and right side, the other duplex. Then everybody will be happy and you still have your brother living. Or you live abroad and you want to build it like this, you can rent one out to someone and live on the other one. So this man who is living by either the left side or the right side will also be taking care of the houses and the garden and so on and so forth. So let's go to number three. Number three is what we are looking at. Number three is very beautiful. It's very beautiful, but this one will be a little bit more expensive because this is actually three-story building. No, two-story building, because this is one-story building here and there is another floor on top. Therefore, for you to build this one, you must have money somehow, right? This one is not going to be cheap, but it is beautiful. Let's go to number four. Number four is what we are looking at. Number four also is going to be a little bit expensive because it is a little bit tall, but it is beautiful. The design and everything is fantastic. Fantastic. So let's go to number five. Number five is what we are looking at. Well, what we are looking at is a woman. And some beds here, you know. So that's not what I mean. I mean about the building, okay? So this one is simple and beautiful. Believe me, you know. So the only thing is that you just need to find this frame, iron frame that is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, 5-bar iron frame, and make sure you get this type of design. Either you use wood or use paint and design it to camouflage it to look the way it is supposed to look. But because this one is very simple, this is one of the simplest, you know. So I don't see anything too big on this one, but it is amazing. So let's go to number six. Number six is simple and correct. Like, if you want to enjoy your life and you want to live far away from the developments, I mean, far away from the noise, you buy like 2 acres of land, build this type of house. You enjoy life. Here you will have everything. You have your farm, so on and so forth, everything. Man, I like number 6. So let's go to number 7. Well, this number 7 is not actually good for Igbo land because this is made for the northern Nigeria. And I'm going to tell you why as we progress. Some type of design is made for northern Nigeria, like Sokoto or this Burkina Faso, because of the type of soil and also how their area looks. So let's go to number 8. But number 8 is what I told you about, that you should not build this house anymore. Please, if you have money, don't build this house anymore, because you will spend more money building this house and you may think that you are not spending money, you are spending a lot of money. And secondly, the design is now out of what everybody is looking for. Therefore, don't go and build this house. We have them enough in Igbo land. It destroys estates. If you have a estate that full of this, is like nothing. But if you have a estate that look like other ones we have shown you, yeah, you will see what it is. If you know Enugu very well, you know about Centenary City. If you go to Gulf Estate, you know what I mean. In Gulf Estate, most of the houses you see there looks like what I have shown you in the past. So let's go to number 9. Number 9 is what we are looking at. The number 9 is simple and beautiful. Better. This number 9, if I'm to build this one, I will have to do some changes, especially on the glass. It has too much glasses, so I can change the glass to ordinary window and it will still look the same. So let's go to number 10. Number 10 is what we are looking at, but this number 10 is a little bit different from the other ones we have seen. Why? Because the roofing is actually flat, but it is not covered, but it is still look nice. Okay, it is still contemporary. Flat roof, it is not peak, so it look nice. Let's go to number 12. Then number 12 is what we're looking at, and this number 12 is actually suited for somebody who wants to rent his apartment. Then if you want to make money, then you build it this way so that you can rent it out, because here we will have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 flats. So let's go to number 13. Number 13 is amazing one. But there is something on number 13. The number 13 you are looking at is so strange. It's not peak roof, but it's a semi-peak roof. The reason is that this thing you see is decking, is roofed with decking. Therefore, this one is not on our list. So let's go to number 4, because this one will be very expensive, very, very expensive, more expensive than any other houses I've shown you before. So let's go to number 15. Number 15 is, if I had money, I would have done this one straight. This is one of the ones I like as my choice. The design, the everything, the entrance, the fence, beautiful. And one thing you know about contemporary, which is flat houses, don't over fence it. The fence shouldn't be too high. This one is even over, because they don't need high fence. But the reason why this one is okay is because this house is actually standing on a hill. So the house is a little bit elevated. So let's go to number 16. Then number 16 also is an amazing one. And this one suits if you are a Nigerian and you want to have this type of window and the other half of this one is okay for you. This one looks like the house of Don Jazzy, if you have known the type of the house of Don Jazzy. And believe me, Don Jazzy must have spent a lot of money building it, because he must have used concrete. But now is achievable with a block and everything will look beautiful. So let's go to number 18. Then number 18 is what we are looking at with the two women. Okay, so this one is beautiful, but I will not choose this because of the design is too many. Even it is flat, the roof hidden, but the design is too many. So let's go to number 19. Well, number 19 is wow. Well, although this is nice, this is the reason it is like this, but there is so many curve here. You see this curve, you see? There is a curve here. This curve here. That will be a very difficult one to do if you don't have a good builder. So architect can draw it very easily, but when it comes to builder, then that will be a problem. So let's go to number 20. Well, number 20. If I don't have money, and I want to build flat roof, this is the one I will choose, because this is going to be the easiest among all of them, and it looks amazing. This is just one-story building, one house on top of the other, but see the design. The only thing I will have to make sure before starting this house is to make sure that I find exactly this tile. You see this tile here? If you don't get it exactly, then don't build the house. Make sure you have the tile on the ground and have this tile also on the ground, or anything that looks like this before you start. So I think we will go more. So let's go to 21. 21 is also beautiful. I love it. So this one, the ground, and wow, the entrance is amazing. So let's go to 22. 22. Whoa, this is fantastic. And 22 is one of the simplest, because it's not all that complicated. There is a curve here, but the curve I mean is this curve. You see this curve here? Now, this curve here look like, like a knife. Okay, so this curve is very easy to do. And if you don't check very well, you will think that here is all concrete. No. Here is a line of a concrete and the rest is 2 lines of block before having the frame. And the same thing happened here. And this one is going to be simple, very, very simple. And what you see here, there is a window at the back of this, so that you can actually open your window from your sitting room or from your room, and people outside are not going to see you because of this, right? So that is amazing. Amazing. I think this is 21. Let's go to 22. Oh, 22 is beautiful. And this one is exactly what they used to build in Nigeria, in Lekki. If you go to Lekki in Lagos, Nigeria, you find a lot of houses looking like this. Then let's go to 23. Whoa, this 23 is nice and beautiful as well, and I love it. I love it. Why I love it is that to find this tile is not going to be all that hard. It's not going. You can actually use stone to do it, and it will still look the same. The entrance, the door. This door is common in Nigeria, and other West African countries. So here you can make a change. I mean, these windows, if you like, or if you like, you leave it like that. So let's go to 24. Then 24 is what you are looking at, and this number 24 is beautiful indeed. It's beautiful, but a little bit complicated on one place. That place is actually, there is a glass here. If I will build this house, I may not use glass because it already has an iron gate here. If you know this, this is like a window. If you roll this, the first one, it goes to the wall here at the back. You roll the second one, this place will be open. Therefore, there are windows here. So you can see someone outside, and the person outside will not see you, which is a very nice design. And the house is just very small, very tiny, very small, and very simple. I like the design. So let's go to 25. Then 25 is is amazing. Believe me, I like it. 25 is amazing and so beautiful. I think we are going to stop on 30. So let's go to 26. Number 26 is whoa. 26 is beautiful, but this one needs somebody who has money, because this painting you see is called estuco. So the estuco is a little bit complicated if you don't have money, because the estuco is very expensive. Unless if you do it with floor tile, but to cut this round, see this round, this thing will be very hard with the floor tile. I think on 24. Let's go to 25. Let's go to 26. Then 26 is what we are looking at. Whoa, this one is beautiful. It's very beautiful. Wow. But a little bit complicated because there is no pillar at all. I can only see one pillar here. I believe there will be pillar here too. Hidden pillar, you will not see it. But in the middle here, there's no pillar. Therefore, they are going to charge more to construct this one. Because in any way, there must be concrete up here. So let's go to 27. Well, 27 is simple and beautiful. And this is the type I want my people to do in Nigeria. Believe me. Simple. Just build it like this, seal it this way, use tile everywhere, but make sure that you get the right tile. The tile that does not have curve. Right? So then you do this, and the downside will be exactly like this. Here also will be like this. But maybe if I'm this guy, I will do something about here and change this window. The design will be the same, but I will put something that has line or where air can penetrate or whatever. Okay, so I think this is 27, 28. Well, let's go to 28. Yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful. I will choose this one as my best one. 28. The reason is that this is easy to do. Why? Now, you see this one of these pillars, these three pillars, 1, 2, 3. One of them is a real pillar, and I believe that one is this first one. Why the other ones are fake, and everything up here are all fake. But this one down is a real pillar that will help this pillar you see here that is also hidden. So after these two pillars and first decking, then the second decking is very easy to do. All these ones you see here, they are all blocks filled with concrete, and these ones are easy to do. So let's go to 29. Then 29, we have talked about 29. Oh yeah, when I was doing intro. Well, 29 is good. It's perfect. Yeah, it's perfect, but not one of my best ones anyway. Then let's go to number 30. Number 30 is what we are seeing, and number 30 is looking good. Therefore, we will stop here, and based on what we have shown you today, which one do you choose? If you can remember them by their number. So to me, I will choose number 28, which is this one. And apart from number 28, I still have other ones that I like a lot, not because of the beauty. No, but the easier ones, like these ones. This one is very easy. And which other ones that, and this one is easy again and look beautiful. Very beautiful and simple and easy. Very easy. Very easy. I think this one is one of the easiest, that one can just wake up, design, and the architect will tell you where to put blocks and where not to put blocks and so on and so forth. This one is the easiest among them all. But one thing I will not allow you or advise you to do is to continue building houses like this, especially in all these new estates that and the new towns that in the southeast. They are creating new Enugu smart city, and Abia State they have Enyimba city. In Anambra there is Awka Millennium. So it is better you flood all those places with this type of houses than peak roof. Like this one is actually a bungalow. This is a bungalow. Is this not beautiful? Very beautiful. Don't go and squash money in something that we are not going to be proud of. Build something like this if you have money, please. Okay. So, and I know you understand what I mean. So if you have already built a house that is not looking like this, well, no time is late, or it is just during your own time. But from today, whoever wants to build a house, please consider building this type of house. This is the only way that will make our area to look more beautiful than it looks, because there is improvement everywhere. The governors, they are trying, the individuals, everybody. People never expected that Southeast Nigeria would look the way it is today, but by God's grace, see how it is looking. So let's go to another level. That another level is new type of buildings that is actually working. The next time I will show you how people who are building it, the way they used to build it. Like this house now, this house was presented, and right now, it is being built this way. Exactly. Exactly. This is Nigeria. This one is not even in Ghana. They build it this way. See, are they not the same? The same. That's what I say, that sometimes you can change. You see this liner here in the center? The builder could not get exactly that liner, but he used something amazing. See his own. His own is even much more better than the design. So let's go and see another one. Another one is this one. This is what the architect drew to him. I mean the prototype. And this is what he's building. Exactly. What remains is painting. So let's see another one. So this is what the architect drew to this guy. And this is what he presented. You see what I mean, that you can change a little bit. You see this design you see here? He could not get exactly what the architect drew, and he put his own, and it still looked nice. See what architect also drew here? Architect drew a large tile, and he could not get the large one. Then he did a fake pavement, and the fake pavement is also look nice. Well, this guy got it 100% and even much better, because he's changing things, and the things he's changing, they are all looking nice. Let's go and see another one. This guy, the architect, drew this one to him to build, and today he has come up with what we are seeing here. You can't even know the difference. The only thing is that it has not yet been painted. This is amazing. See another one. Architect drew this one. Listen, I told you earlier that sometimes it was used to be built with concrete. Now it is all blocks. You see it? These are all blocks, okay, with some concrete pillars and frame. But everything here is blocks. Blocks. And note that this one is one of the much more complicated ones, like this one. This one is very, very complicated. So the other ones that we are talking about is even much more easier, or is easier than this one. Right? So, and that is how it is. And let's go and take a look on this one again. Whoa! This is what the architect drew. And then he later came up with this. Okay, beautiful. And here, which is going to be our last one, the architect drew this to him. And then he is building here. Cool. 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 He has already plastered it, done everything. Well, not everything, but at least 50% of them done. 50% of them is done. And there is one thing I don't know what he did here. You see here? Here is not on the plan. Why did he make that? Maybe he wanted to make a change. Oh yeah, he made a change. Okay. Yeah, he made a change there. Okay, this is what architect drew. And then he came up with that. So here, there is no window here. Based on what architect drew, there is a window by the center. And they go, okay. But if you take a look like this, you may not even know the difference. Whoa. That is amazing work indeed. So I also like this one because this one is bungalow, but looks amazing. It doesn't look like bungalow. And why? Because of all these entrances. Right? So these are the type of houses we expect to be seen in Igbo land. And this one is for Oyibo, So they came up with this plan as architects drew it for them. What we are seeing is iPad. This is what she sent to an architect. And what did the architect did? This. Beautiful. This is the type of housing we need in Nigeria, especially in Igbo land, because these houses, they are not all that expensive. Formerly, they used to be, but now, no. Like this one you are looking at. What is so hard to build here? What is so hard? No pillar, nothing. Just a good design, meet a nice architect, but people will respect it more than you build any other type of house. You see? Or even this one. What is so hard here? Nothing. Man, our people should learn how to divert into a new system. Although this type of housing, also some of them are very, very complicated. But the complicated ones, we don't look at it because that one costs a lot of money and we only focus on the modern one. So the easier ones. So the complicated ones are these. Please don't go and try this. Because even if you do it, it will be the design, it will look too childish and it will be too expensive. We still have another one that looks like this. This one is good, very nice, but it will be very, very expensive. And believe me, it will cost a lot of money and people may not even understand what we are building. So don't overdo it, okay? Just do as from number 1 to number 30 I showed you. Like this one, simple and beautiful. Not too much design. So thank you very much for watching, and I know that you've been watching Prices TV. I just come up to show you this type of design that is reigning all over the world. And one good thing about it is that you don't need to do concrete roofing while you are building them these days. It can be built with ordinary roofing, which is zinc, as we say, but it has to be flat. Another one is that, please don't go and build this type of house anymore. Almost everybody has it everywhere. Any real estate you go in Nigeria, in Ghana, in South Africa, and it is filled with this type of house. You know that place is not the best place. There are so many estates in Enugu today that have bungalows like this. Some of them, people don't buy them anymore. They don't buy them anymore. But if you have houses like this, whoa, people want to be your neighbors. This is bungalow for you to see, and this is also bungalow. But nobody wish to have this as an estate. Any estate filled with this is like a cheap estate, and sometimes people buy it to knock it down and build another one on top. Why this one is amazing. Bungalow but look nice. So thank you very much for watching, and you've been watching Prices TV.